Woman on a personal crusade to make sure the people of Flint get safe drinking water. Her name is Marseille Allen, and she's become a true hero to the people of Flint.
Her personal efforts have led to untold amounts of safe, fresh drinking water delivered to those in need. Devin and Carmen are in Flint tonight ahead of our hour-long primetime special on the water crisis. I guess we need more people like this young woman to step up, huh, guys?
You know what, we've been hearing some wonderful stories from Marseille Allen, and first of all, you just moved here, what, a few months ago?
September 1st.
September 1st,
yes.
And then all hell broke loose, right?
To say the least, yes.
And you were actually thinking about moving out, on going elsewhere, and then you started this GoFundMe page, which has just turned into an unbelievable success story. How much money have you raised at last?
As of today, we're just under $53,000.
Tell us how you started.
Water.
Tell us how you got started.
I was distributing water with my best friend and her family, and they've been here for 40 years. And that day, I posted a picture of me distributing water that my best friend Lakia had taken on Facebook. And I come from a pretty tight network of sisters from college, and the emails just started pouring in. We need PayPal, we need GoFundMe, I'm sending pallets of water to your house, and I had to tell everybody to stop and say, hold on, let me set up a PayPal. So I did set up PayPal and GoFundMe, but the GoFundMe really took off, and that's really how it started.
And how much money so far have you raised?
Just under $53,000 as of this morning.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know how you have time for your regular job, because
Oh,
this
don't
has
say
become, this become a full-time thing. But I think there are a lot of people that are still frustrated, wanting to know, why is what you're doing still necessary here? Why hasn't the government flooded Flint with clean water?
He means truckloads, not just bottles. Huh?
Right. I mean, I think the volunteer effort has been really strong here. Unfortunately, we don't have as many boots on the ground as we need to distribute the water. We're getting a ton of water. The churches are really involved in Flint, as well as Islamic Relief. So there is a lot of water coming in. I think the need now is more for shower heads that remove lead, and that's what we're kind of shifting gears to. We'll still be purchasing water, but we're going to shift gears to shower heads as well.
You actually use the water.
I
don't live far from here.
No,
we're
I
on
don't.
the University of Michigan Flint campus.
Yeah. Yep.
And so the water comes through the taps, and it's not exactly the kind of water that you would like, but you do use it.
I do. We have a kind of a three-filtration system, a three-step filter, where we actually get the water from the filter in the sink. We put it into a handheld filter, and then pour that water into a larger filter, and that's where we drink out of. We also use a Culligan, and we've tested the Culligan. The Culligan does not have lead in it, so that's also a positive.
When did you notice a problem?
I knew there would be a problem when the switch first occurred. I mean, I wasn't even living here, but when I heard about it, I knew that was going to be an issue. I played basketball in the city of Detroit, had no second thoughts about drinking from the water holes, you know, like most kids, and
got to Flint,
and everything changed.
Yeah. Now, there's a fair amount of debate over the right step forward, whether it means lining the current pipes or all new pipes. My sense is that you, like many other Flint residents we've talked to, believe the only answer is all new pipes.
I agree. I don't think that you can gain the trust of the people without doing that. There have been obviously scientifically proven methods that will work. However, I think the psyche of the people is so severely damaged that if the pipes are not replaced, they're not going to drink. They're not going to trust the water. They're not going to drink from it. They're not going to drink the water. They're not going to shower in it. You're going to have the same problems. You're still going to need bottled water.
What is it going to take to get the people who can make this decision to appropriate the money for new pipes? Do they need to hear it from you? Do they need to hear it from the media? Do they need to hear it from the grassroots? Do they need to hear it from the city of Flint, not just the mayor, but the people saying, look, we want all new pipes?
I think Mayor Weaver is a great spokesperson for the city of Flint. I think she has handled this with unbelievable grace and patience. I'm not sure. I don't have the answers for that. I don't know what it's going to take for the money to come through. I know we've had lots of volunteers and lots of offerings to replace the pipes, specifically from Lansing, you know, getting the assistance from the engineers there. But I'm not sure what it's going to take.
Now, you talked a little bit about some of the rashes that occurred when you realized that the water was not healthy, and all that's cleared up.
Yeah.
You've got the filters in place, so you can bathe, you can
I can
shampoo.
bathe. I mean, you know, you still have really dry skin. There are still some spots that I do have on my side, but I do have creams that I use that was provided by my dermatologist, so I'm in pretty good shape. My concern, obviously, are people who do not have those resources. You know, I'm able to get to those resources, but the things that I do,
know.
and you know, I tell my GoFundMe sponsors, I'm your boots on the ground. You know, you may be all, we've gotten donations from all across the world, so I always tell them, I'm your boots on the ground, use me, and I can get those resources to the people who can't get them.
Real way. You are
Yes.
going door to door. It's an
Yes.
extraordinary thing you're
Yes,
doing,
thank
and you
you.
tapped into an awful lot of goodness
Yeah,
all around
thank
the
you
world
so
with
much.
people, which is really great.
Thank
And we
you.
want to thank you for
Thank you so
sharing
much.
your
I
story with
appreciate
us
it.
and with others. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thanks,
All right.
Marseille Allen.
Thank you.
Let's get back to the studio. More to come.